Rise on, grand rise unto you, all praise and glory be to the Most High, living one. Father Abba, above, below, beyond all, I say, control, control. Who controls you? Who controls I? I mean, for somebody to control you, that means they have ownership over you. They could break you. You know what I mean? If you don't control yourself. And I love the scriptures. I say, know thyself. Do you know yourself? Are you in control of yourself? Is someone else guiding? And are you paying attention to them while they're guiding you? Because they're the leader. They're the leader. How do they lead ya? How do they lead ya? I ask. Because it ain't me. So I didn't cause your problems. You understand? If you have any problems, I mean, people having problems. Problems paying rent. Who's in control of that? Problems paying the bills, electricity and gas and water, right? Waste management. And, disclaimer. I say it too late. Maybe it's educational purposes. I don't know. Ain't no people. There's a word struggling. Who's in control of those that struggle? Who's in control of them? You know what I mean? You see them struggling. Since somebody take control, I can help them. You know what I mean? But I know myself. So if I'm good, and I say I'm good, yeah, I'm good, man. I don't mind donations because I ain't, wealthy as a person in this places, you know what I mean? But I'm probably more wealthier, because of what I have and possess inside of me that makes me feel the way I feel. That is being wealthy, to feel great, to feel good, to endure, you know what I mean? Meek but not weak, because people misunderstand being meek is not weak. It doesn't mean that I'm weak. And I don't mind fellowshipping with brothers that's about the same business. Not at all. Not at all. But I don't sit in the seat of the scornful, nor do I talk to them. There's no point. Now, if you're listening, then you're listening. I'm not, whatever. You take what you take from it. But the person that is mad all the time, why would I listen to them? If they never solve a problem, a conflict, it's a fight going on and I can't get these two dudes to stop fighting, right? So what do? Do I continue to stay there or see who wins the fight? And then after that, I stay there and see who wins the fight, and he's breathing all hard. He won the fight, right? I'm standing there. I just seen him win the fight, and then he look over at me and say, "What you looking at?" Man, like, he's just watching. Why you watching? You want something too? Man, listen, go that way. What you say? And then, I ain't no coward, but I'm just like, man, I don't want to lay hands on you. Why you want to lay hands on me? You're a priest or something. You're going to anoint me. Or you're going to try to beat me down to death like you just did that dude. You know what I mean? No, I don't know. Father, forbid. Hey, listen, I don't want to hurt you. But if you want to feel something, Father, shock him. Shock him. Send down a bolt of lightning right on the top of his head. May he be marked for whatever he wants from me. Because I get to you, because if you're trying to hurt me, you're in control of yourself. Know thyself. What you want to do to I? What you want to do to them? Why you want to do that there? That part, I say, it should be simple, though, as far as when it comes to energy, it don't lie. Does a tongue? It can, but action shall prevail. You can say you love me, but then say what you're doing right there. Come here, get over here, right now. What you doing? sitting there in your car. What you doing standing there looking at your garden? You see them weeds over there? Cut them weeds, man. What's wrong with you? Man, I think it might be something growing wild there that I might need to be able to use for medicine. You know, the earth produces things that's good for me organically, you know. So, like, I don't care about that. We got that down there. What you gotta do is get a note from your local physician. You know, we'll fix that. You don't need to be doing that on your own now. We gonna have that. Really? So you're in control of me. You know what's best for me. But damn, man, hey, I want a mansion. I got family that's out here sleeping in the streets. They don't know they're my family, but they'll know when you give me this mansion, since you know what's best for me. And I probably won't live there, you know. I just give it to them. Now go ahead. I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey. Searching for who? Lost what? What you lose? Some sheep? Where they at? You need some help finding them. Okay, brother. Let's go around them up. Little pickaninnies, right? Mm-hmm. Ain't your mama taught you nothing? You know what I say? Ain't your papa? You know, honor them so your days may be long. You know, they used to be able to try to control you, right? And you know, your parents tried to control you with the time you eat, or was you always, no, you wasn't always the one. But when you get a little older, you're the one. I mean, you're the one in the beginning, you just don't know you're the one, you know. People don't want to let you know you're the one. You won, man. Yeah. Now endure. I say, woman, endure, you know. So, you know, it's, like I say, it boils down. Stay inside the lines, right? Yellow lines, white lines, whatever line you got. Stay inside the line. You get outside the line, it might be a problem, you know. And so I don't go where there's a problem. I go where there is no problem. There's some peace. So that way I know when a problem occurs, you know, I can hear. It's like you hear the bugs, the crickets or whatever, you know, making a little noise. You don't hear the birds really, they ain't chirping. Probably mad I ain't threw the bread down, but hey, I've been feeding the flock. I've been feeding the flock. You gotta tell me I ain't stopped. But hey, I could take a break and you ain't starving. You know, Father, make sure you eat. You know what I mean, don't it? Shall not hunger or thirst. He's in control of that. You know, I have no doubt. It ain't no belief. I know, because I've been nourished before I could nourish myself. You ever suck on something? Yeah, hey, listen, I don't go that way. I'm talking about the breast milk. You know what I mean? But who's in control of that boob? It was you. Or did your mom have to place it in your mouth? You know, drink that. But as far as I remember, I don't remember that, so I don't think I'm a titty baby. You know, I was nourished by my papa, my heavenly father. The spirit was fed more than anything. I don't really like milk like that. You know, I'm sorry, I just don't. You know, maybe that's why my teeth kind of bad. There's calcium in it, but I just don't, you know, I don't like drinking nothing from a beast, you know. Give me some water. Give me some water, I'll be right. Every now and again, maybe some wine. Maybe. You know, that's probably when it's woe is me, you know, and I need not a shot, but I need a glass. You know, today, you know, maybe. Nah, ain't done it in a while. But who's in control of that? Me? You know, there's a liquor store on every corner. You know, you go to the grocery store, gas station. You know, you can lean back, you know. But I know I'm in control. If I do that, you know, I might not, you know, might not so much. I might not be in control, be intoxicated or whatever. I think that's how that happens, science and whatnot. You know, cause and effect, chemical imbalance or whatever. But yeah, people think you're slow, and you're not. I'm not slow, you know. I'm in control. You're slow and steady wins the race. I gotta move fast, you know. Yeah, angels move at light speed. So I might be moving fast. You might just not see me. Do you see me? You hear me now, but now you don't.